So here we go, we have quite a large box, so let's get this out of the large box and see what we've got inside. We have another large box. I just thought I'd take that camera back a bit there so we can focus better on what we've got. So this is the Scarlett Solo Studio. It's a 3rd generation, 2 in, 2 out USB audio interface with a condenser microphone and headphones. I have never ever used a home studio before, so I'm quite excited to get this. The daughter and myself are going to have quite a bit of fun with this. Quick look around the box, very nice packaging, very standout. Obviously we get the condenser microphone, we get the headphones, and we actually get the Scarlett Solo unit itself. This does include software. If you would like to pause the video and go through the software, I've not used any of the software yet, so this is just a basic unboxing and just to let you know what's in the box. We'll do some recordings later on and post them up, and we'll link them to this video, and we'll see how good this thing actually is. So you get Avid, Alberton, XLN, soft tube, Focusrite software on the far side. This you also get a cable with this, I do believe, 3-meter XLR microphone cable. So anyway, let's get it open and see what sort of quality we're looking at. So first off, let's start with some very basic instructions. Just important safety notes apparently on there, and then we will take out this mount. There we go, we have a microphone mount. We have the microphone itself. Well, this might be a very good quality microphone because this is a very heavy and feels very well built microphone. I'm not sure what this actually is, if it has a model number. I can't remember the exact model number of the microphone, although it does feel excellent quality. So we shall put that down there and hopefully it won't roll off the desk, but you never know. Then we have the headphones. Now I have been told that previous incarnations of these headphones were not very good because they leak sound. So when if you're using them, you can maybe pick up that sound through the condenser microphone. I've been told that these are an improvement over that. Well, I'm glad. If you notice that, I was expecting that just to pull straight off, and it doesn't. It actually screws on, so that there's no mistaking when you pull it out that you leave the 6.3 headphone socket in whatever you had that in. So that's quite a nice feature. That the headphones themselves, they feel quite decent. I mean, in the package, because of the price of this package, I wasn't expecting, you know, something absolutely phenomenal. But I've never used these. They feel quite decent. They fit around the head quite nice, and these are HB60 Mark III. So these are Mark IIIs, which means they should be some improvement over the Mark 1s and the Mark IIs, which is always a good thing. So a nice long cord, a nice thick cord as well. I quite like that. Really soft, really soft and nice and comfortable. So, and then obviously moving on to the unit itself. A very small unit, which I knew because I've obviously watched a few videos about this before I bought it. We have a microphone input, 48 volt phantom power. This is the gain for your microphone. The air button, which I have had some insight to, it gives a clearer, better pickup sound. It improves tonage through the inputs. We have an instrument input which has a 6.3 headphone socket, which obviously partially from guitar or from your amp and so on and so on. With obviously its gain as well. Our master volume for our monitor, which we can have a direct monitor or we can monitor through a headphone socket, which is very nice. On the back we have a USB-C powered straight into the PC, which is nice because you don't have to fiddle around trying to put it in backwards and forwards because USB-C works both ways, which is great. And we have our line out for our speakers left and right, and also very well built. It's very well built, and all the knobs and the buttons feel really nice, and I'm quite impressed with that. Really nice indeed. Also in the box we have our USB-C cable, which I tell you what, I think we'll plug this into a USB port. Let's find a USB port somewhere, see if we've got something lying about. So I thought what we could do, we could probably power this in and see what happens. And it lights up and it's recognising the computer, as you can hear, and if we press buttons you will be able to see that coming on and off and so on. Obviously these won't light up because we haven't got anything in them just yet, but all the lights seem to be working, and it looks very pretty with very many different coloured lights. So there we go, it does light up, it looks quite good. Nice different colour lights all over the place, and indicators of different coloured LEDs for different things, so you know when they're on, when they're off, or when you're peaking, and so far and so on. We will go more into that when I've actually used the device itself. And then on top of that we have our Focusrite red, nice bright red microphone cable, which is a nice touch, because there's nothing worse than picking this sort of stuff up and then just not being able to use it at all because you haven't got one cable. At least they've included everything in this package to get you up and running. So there we go, that is the quick unboxing of the Scarlett Solo Studio from Focusrite. Excellent quality and everything you need so far to get started in the studio. So I am going to put all this together and bring to you in a later video, possibly a recording of what this thing can do. So until then, take care, goodbye, and I will see you later on.